Hello, I spy a Yagi. How's it going, Yagi? Just getting settled in. Was told, I asked on the Twitter if people wanted to keep seeing one of the games I had been playing or if they wanted something new, and they voted for something new, so we're gonna do something new, I guess. I'm playing around with... Hello! I'm looking in the other direction. What do we got here? Hey, there's Georgie. Welcome! Got 2 friends in chat so far. That's fantastic. So I finally got a longer HDMI cable. So like I can actually sit in my normal spot when I stream. What I didn't think through is now this means my second monitor is here. This is really going to hurt my neck. So we're going to play around with and hopefully I figure out a way to make this better. But for now, we're going to do a new setup. This is a game called Banner Saga. I know very little about it. I'm assuming it's about Bruce Banner. I mean, that's the only logical thing that it could be about. I'm going to go ahead and hit new game. I had started a game to do tests, but I really know nothing. This is a blind run through. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between league. I hadn't read it yet! The gods are dead. Well, that sucks. In their wake, man and giant survived. That's a little weird grammar. Through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. I'm a little... It's got to be Bruce Banner. We're going to find him. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing is stopped. The sun. Well, there's no sun? That's a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. Let me know if the game is too loud or if I'm too loud or something. Yep, right? Exactly. I should decide when it's done being on screen. Oh, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. We might be restarting. I was trying to turn on subtitles. Yep, we're going to be restarting because I didn't hear any of that. Hold on. I have no idea what's going on now, so quick game. Yes. This is the high quality stuff. I think the game... And you could be louder. Wow, we both could be louder? Holy moly. Okay. So there's me being louder. And there's the game being louder. Is that better? Now we're going to go into options. What did I set it at? Normal sounds fair. Where is the... Yes, I would like subtitles, please. Well, apparently I had them selected. I super didn't see them, though, so I call shenanigans. Okay, load game. Not loud enough. Okay. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about. That's the real reason I reloaded. Okay, this is the great opening crawl again. You know what? This game has 100% more crawl than Rogue One did. I'm just going to throw that out there. This is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Life goes on, man. This game is very, very zen. Okay, now I'm not gonna like panic skip through the cutscene. That's the goal. Don't panic skip the cutscene that you don't know what it's about. Oh my gosh, so much. We stand one Tom Holland. You know, I don't think they're speaking English. Oh, there we go. It's been several long months on the road. The first time he's reading it, I don't have to.
On our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val human borders.
Got it.
And our last collection.
I've forgotten all of this already.
To the capital.
Okay, I'm sure that was important. This is very pretty.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen.
I mean, I probably would too.
I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this.
I mean, I'm just saying there's not a lot of science to back up the sun stopping. So it could be superstition.
We have been warned by stranded travelers about the brigands on the
darn
path
brigands.
to Horn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here.
Yeah.
We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
To the governor? That is a terrible accent. I'll never do it again. Now we're just walking. But no, yeah, Tom Holland is the man. Like, for real. I like... Do they have hats? Or do they have horns? Like, are they... I think these are giants, and I think they have horns. I don't think those are hats, but I can't really tell. This is what dinner is like every day at my house. Oh yeah, they're like, what's up? You know, considering these are like Vikings, this can't be about Bruce Banner, but it's probably the ancestor to Bruce Banner. That's my thought. I can't see how many people are watching, so it just gets to be a surprise. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking for a tough fighter, or for a tougher fighter than they bargained for. I can read. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings, then click the check mark to continue. Okay, surroundings. Is that a tied up polar bear? That's sad and depressing. We need to free the polar bear. What did that polar bear ever do to you? Other than probably try to eat you one time. But can you blame him? He is a polar bear. Okay. These portraits show... Oh, thank you, Yagi. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, enemies red. Okay, it's my turn to act. Makes sense. Makes sense. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield bearer is active. Blue tiles are... Okay, so I can move anywhere where it's... There's so much reading! Your character fills in... Some characters fill more tiles than others. Horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each. They're big. While humans fill a single tile, they can have a huge impact on your strategy. Bobcat! Welcome, Bobcat. How are you today? It is good to see you. Click on the tile you want to move to. Then click on the check mark to confirm. Okay. Got it. To target the enemy, click on the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are blue. Enemy tiles are red. Target the enemy by clicking tile. Got it. There's so much reading. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength in red or break his armor in blue. The numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. Got it. Okay, so strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you now do 2 less damage. Strength falls to 0, the character fails in battle. Ah! I get it. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage. Got it. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the 4 and the 5, I deal 2 or... Okay, I get it. Click the fist now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. Got it. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. 1 renown. I don't know what that means. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows. This is used later to improve... Oh, so it's XP. Got it. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate. Got it. Turn-based combat is the best. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield bearers. Shield bangers. I think it says shield banger. Jetman, welcome. Man, so many friends in here today. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Now, it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use wisely. By clicking on the gold tiles, characters can move further than usual at cost of 1 willpower, which is probably this yellow stat. Yes. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you have to be. Got it. So I have to get there. So I have 8 willpower, so I'll use 6. Makes sense. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability. Okay. Let's use it. The ability description or Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies. Let's do it. Well, thank you. It's only because there's so many awesome people here, though. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. I like the sound of pillage mode. Pillage mode is where I live. During pillage, each character moves in order. There are no guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how orders change. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. I just want loot, man. I want loot. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest and regain 1 willpower. Got it. What am I supposed to do? Looks like your chieftain is in some trouble. Why? There's only one guy left. We just got done saying we were done. Shield Banger. I like that name. Shield Banger. Shield Banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Okay. Ah, I see. Click the fist, and then the stars above the fist will add willpower. Ah, determined by your exertion stat, which is this one? Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use on any given character. Got it. This is swanky. Click on the star, and then the check mark. Got it. This is very fancy. I know, I want so much loot. There was pillage mode, and I wanted to pillage, and I didn't get to. I didn't read anything it just said, because I was thinking about loot.
Like a
Bear!
That one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last.
We're looking for Bruce Banner.
My grandfather built all this
Bear.
from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed.
That's traumatic.
Watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the threats arose.
That looks
All
like
we've
a
done
robot,
is
Carl.
traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more threats to war against, we war
Look, it's a
against
baby.
ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade.
You talk a
well,
lot.
I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
He has a very strange cadence to how he speaks that makes it very hard for me to follow what he's saying.
Way, my friend.
But that's fine.
Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take
So
any
20%?
man you need. They're loyal. I promise
I
you.
love turn-based
They
games,
will
yes.
meet you down in the proving grounds.
I really do. This is supposed to be like XCOM but Vikings, but it also a story. So I'm pretty excited. Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. Okay. Nothing else has stopped. We don't follow stop signs anymore. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. It's a little uncomfortable, actually. What do we got? Eric. Eric? It's probably supposed to be like Eric. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Okay. Ubin, isn't it? What are these names? It is... I'm just here for the tithe. What do you want? What do you want? You don't need to know my name. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. Let's go. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. Are we just talking in metaphors right now? What does he want exactly? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. I think that was what the people were called then. I'm not even trying. It's just like, I'm like, what are these words? That's true, Yagi. This is like your game. Do you feel like a swell of pride? Eric. Okay. Eric. The governor just wants to make sure. I could do like a really offensive Swedish accent if you wanted, but you may never speak to me again if I tried. It sounds nothing like how you actually speak. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down, was hoping you join me in the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay, so what I'm guessing then, there were the people, and we killed the main person, but then there's like other people. Try it. Okay, next time I voice a character, I'll do it. It's gonna be terrible though. Okay. Eric says, let me handle this. Alright, That wasn't the accent, by the way. You meander through the rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Open-faced houses? Really? It's cold out. Colored canvas flaps on the briny current. One man in particular blanches at you as you approach. Blanche? He's like, blanches. Had. I'm not in the mood today. His name's Had? Okay, I'll do my really bad Swedish accent for this Had guy. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scalping chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus and the rest of them crawled back into, oh man, that's a picture. Nobody's gonna try to kill you this time, alright. They don't talk to me. That's so bad. I don't, sorry, it needs some help here. I don't have the patience to say nothing. I don't have the patience for this. Head sweats visibly, fumbling some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everyone thinks that I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Just a little food money, yeah. Intimidate and pay him. Let's pay him. I don't know if we have any money, but we're gonna, you know, he makes a point that I didn't understand. You toss a silver of silver on the table. Silver of silver. All right. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to the variety of junk in his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of the place. Nobleman up by the east wall, but that was months ago. Last I know. You like it? Maybe not. It's not super Swedish. It's exactly, yeah. It's not. I base it off of, if you ever watched VeggieTales, King George and the Ducky, there was the, I am the Swede that went up the hill and came down with all the bananas. It's a really bad accent, but that's where it comes from. Head sulks away with a wave of Eric's hand. I bet you can, Yagi. Had sulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. I have a bodyguard? Gunnulf! Are we done here? Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, I just bought him while you were walking around. What good is my bodyguard if he's buying new clothes? Oh, my pronunciation's off. I gotcha. You look like a frog. No reason. They look good. I'm gonna say you look like a frog, but because it's me, it's a compliment. I don't think Gunnulf will understand that, though. Better than an eggplant? Is that supposed to be innuendo, or is that just awkward? Gunnulf goes to look at more stalls. So my bodyguard is shopping. It's very December. Noble week hosted by 7. Ah, gotcha. Eirik, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. Am I Eirik or am I the other guy? A blind dog wouldn't trust Had. Oh, okay. Blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be Skulfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm gonna find him, and I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where's this place again after I'm done here? Shouldn't we have I feel like we should have a plan. Luxury, come on, you've already mopped up a little. Alright, guess we don't need a plan. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. So 20% is what you mean, because tithe literally means 10. Clansmen 0, Fighters 0, Varl 32. We have 100 currency of some kind. What are all these buttons? We have 6 renown. This is the options menu. That's fun. I feel like this game must save as it goes. What is great morale? I don't know what that means. Days of supplies. Oh, I have 100 days worth of supplies. Got it. I don't. And it's day 0. Got it. There's some dudes walking. What do I do? Ooh, I can zoom in. That's okay. Mead House is probably where I'm supposed to go. What else have we got? The game is not letting me move the map. It keeps moving the map back. So I think it very much wants me to specifically go to the meat house. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen, so the bar. A few minutes later, Eirik appears with a weather-beaten man, introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eirik says over shoulder. Ready? Let's get this over with. You're walking through the front door. I'd rather sit this one out. You're gonna walk through the front door? They ran into the meat house, says Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Oh, so we're counting on them being drunk. That's a good strategy. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already ahead of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Skelfings scramble to find their own weapons, turning the tables and mead steins in the process. Dun dun dun. Time for a fight. Gonna get in a fight. Gonna get in a fight. Okay, so okay, so we have Eirik. No, this is Eirik. This is his buddy, and then these are the two giants. Okay, so Eirik is up first. Can I not move forward? Why? Oh, hit ready. Got it. I understand how this works. Look at them. This is going to be butchery. Okay, if you note, I can't get all the way up. For some reason, I have a willpower that's 8 out of 6. So I feel like I might use 1 willpower and get right up to this guy. And then we'll go ahead and attack. So my attack is not going to kill him. See, it's 5 versus 8. But I also suspect that it's actually not going to do any damage because his shield should bust it. So let's bust some of his shield. Okay, so he's going to run over here. Now it's this guy's turn. He's not going to really be able to get close enough to do anything. So we're going to go ahead and let him just move. He's probably going to block that guy, actually, which is probably really dumb of me. But let's rally. No, not him. I don't know what rally means. We're going to find out. We're going to rally this guy. Ah, it gives him a lot of shield. That's probably really handy. Okay, so now let's move. No, that's going to cost willpower. I don't want to do that. Let's move him here. And he can't really attack anything because there's nobody in range. So we'll go ahead and intern. I think I understand how this works. Why did you go over to him instead of him? It's weird. Yep, I super blocked him in. I knew I was being dumb. That's okay. We'll move him over here. This is just me learning how this game works. It's fine. Tempest, strike adjacent enemies and spin attack. Nope, I don't have adjacent enemies, so we'll go ahead and intern also. Oh, each character has their own willpower. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But now I know that. Okay, so we're going to move you here. And we're going to attack you. Yes. Oh, and I killed him. Heck yeah. I just got an achievement, Raid Master. I don't know what that means, but it's neat. Okay. We're going to run you up here. Okay, so your attack is... You attack this guy. Your attack is 3 to his 8, so it's gonna... Yep. Okay, so the blue... What good does the blue do then? Because the blue didn't stop his... The blue didn't buff him at all, so I don't understand what good the blue does. Attack this guy. Yes. He's gonna do 4 damage. Almost got him. We are a bit outnumbered, but that's okay. Move here. Now you can use your super awesome spinny attack on anybody. Why can't you use your spinny attack? There. Oops. Oh! You can do friendly fire. I didn't know that. I have now learned it because we super hurt our own guy. In fact, I just got an achievement for hurting my own people. So, fun fact. Yeah, that's neat. Okay. I I just want to take this guy down. So I'm going to use a bunch of willpower so I can, because we're like surrounded. And he's not doing well. Because I did friendly fire on him and didn't know that was a problem. Surprise! Okay, let's finish this guy off. Okay. I'm getting all sorts of crazy achievements that I don't know what they mean, so that's fun. Can you attack him? Can you move here and then attack him? Yes. Let me know if this makes any sense at all. If it doesn't, I can try to explain what I'm doing more. Rule of 2 enforced here, yes. Okay, so basically, you can see here this tall green guy, the one I said that looks like a frog. I don't understand what the blue stat really does, because it doesn't seem to actually buffer anybody. But he has 15 health points, but that also means he can deal 15 damage. So he's gonna just wreck this guy. Yep. He's just down. And then he's gonna attack my guy, who's almost dead. Which is not good. I'm just kind of blowing through this guy's willpower, but I don't even care. Because we need to not have him... Oh, he killed the guy. Well, it was nice knowing you. I'm sure it's fine. He can do very little damage because he's almost dead. So, like, your health points is also your hit points. Based off of what I've figured. Okay. Well, hopefully the one guy who died wasn't important. The 4 foes lying dead at your feet. I didn't read all of it. Okay. Defeated an enemy. Defeated an... Okay. I defeated people with a class. Specific class. I gotcha. Promotions. Tempered by blood. I can't read these things. Eric has been injured in battle. He was kind of important. So. Poor Eric. Eric got a boo-boo. We got 9 renown, so I'm sure it's fine. I know the blue stat is shield, but it didn't seem to actually help, so I don't get it. There they are. I've got to wash this blood off. Eric is looking out the hall's window onto the bay. Eric. The fleet of longships approaches with sails, a bowl of red and blue. One banner I know well, Wagner. The next for Varl Kingship. Next for Varl Kingship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? All things make a little more sense. I hope you'd have a stake in saying everything is fine here when your royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now, I have to make sure that there's no rotting bodies or pool of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one favor? Do you want me to get rid of some entrails? No, Eric, I've done it. Always ask what it is, because it's just a chance to get more experience points. If you happen to stall our guests down by the docks, I wouldn't object. Everyone talks really weird. Eric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. They do the hustle. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spare silver for the mess. Just like Han Solo. You give an apologetic shrug, and go to greet the new arrivals at the docks. Let's do it! I'm assuming this saves every time, because I don't see a save button. So I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so to the docks. I'm assuming it's not going to let me... Yep, it's not going to let me look around again. To the docks. Wagner, the famous composer. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall as a much younger version, trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you look ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, then there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age you lose a sense of shame? There's some trash talk going on here. Jorunder demands it. I take over the lingering to death. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returning from Arboron, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ship in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblemized on the red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludden. You don't know? That's not a word. We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have a distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. Let's join parties. We should! Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mogr? Hakon? Have him find a place to put up the warriors? I'm heading to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few others. Others are strangers to you, as how people usually work. Guess I'm off to find Mogr. I'll see you in the morning. That's not a word. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from the ship. This is him ambling. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. London looks for all of the world the sort of the boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. That was a lot of words. So many words. Okay. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself, but what an odd day it's been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Click on the talk icon to converse with one of your heroes. Hack on, hack off? That's not a word. You find Hakon in the mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to the Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre? Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. Is that music? That is music. What's this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a ox fart, I might be desperate enough to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through the dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, and then you step back into the cool air outside. Heck yeah! Hashtag drunk. His music. Let's go talk to this guy. Is this guy interesting? Is this the right place? You find the prince at the inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl, who must be working for Ludden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby. Is a Yox fart? I mean, I'm assuming it's a fart of a Yox. I really have nothing else to add. I don't know the mythology of the game very well. It'd be fun to play this game and read all the lines in Swedish. You should! I'm really enjoying the radio music that's on in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on, let me click one thing because this is driving me crazy. Okay. So there's probably a hooker who's going to talk to us. Greetings, Prince Ludden. Tim's here! Welcome, Tim. Good to see you. Yes, you're with... Oh, this guy needs, like, a weird voice, because he's like... Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. It has been a while. I haven't streamed in a while. At least not on this channel. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance. Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? Was it tasty? Was it a yaks? Because we've been talking a lot about yaks farts. And I would wonder if the meat of a yaks tastes good. Oh, I already forgot the voice I used. Oh, tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. Let's bore the young man. A Varl historian. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have practically trumpeting throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arbra, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to submit this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's cold up here. You get a sense that he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. No, you take the opportunity to make him complain. This is the opportunity. We'll excuse ourselves. Whatever. It's not what I would do. Great Hall. I'm assuming that's where it wants me to go now. Can I look around the map freely yet? Nope. I would like to look around the map freely, but it won't let me. Let's zoom in on the Great Hall. You can tell it's great because it's at the top of the mountain. -1 supplies. At dawn, you're awoken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. It's hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. I like when I say Eirik. Somehow I want to make it a little Irish. +20 renown. Heck yeah. Your guards take a treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here, while a while later Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Morg steps forward, and Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Why even give me the option? Why? Why? Okay, we're ready. You follow Morg and the others. Usually, the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath and are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand as a whole, you think. Okay, sure. We only have 99 days left of supplies, guys. I'm worried. Strand! Is this us? We're moving! This is so exciting. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything while we move. I'm not actually sure how this works. Why? Why did my morale decline? Can I do anything about it? I don't understand. Okay, so the days tuck on. That's why. The caravan stops for a day. A gift, says Morg, cracking open the mead casks, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with a raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Drink a little, drink a lot, or have a toast. Let's have a toast. It is best to make friends. Toast. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. Others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Chat, drink merrily, go easy on the drink. Let's chat. I want to chat him up. Thanks for the speech. Oh, wait. Thanks for the speech, Wagner says. That's all? That's our whole chat? Because he says thank. Oh, okay. Never mind. False alarm. Chad is here. Looks like you didn't miss out after all. Thanks so much. I thought the governor would never shut up. Did he give you history on his entire family? He tried. He asked for me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I've given the job to you, too. Guys, there's no joy in politics. That's my drunk voice, by the way. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludden? Hopefully the boy goes back to on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dretch or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches, shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Because am I next? Or is it because I'm the next in the line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've been muddy, Wagner. They've always been muddy. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Alright. So I'm guessing what that means is the royal line is more unknown than it's been in the past. I don't know. Hold on, I want to get a bit more comfy here. That's better. Okay. You rise groggily. The campsite is a casualty of merriment. Marg is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludden stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. It's Wagner. It's Ludden. Always a pleasure. You look rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard I'd stare in return. I actually do need to yawn. How long until Gruffheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come on, I'll show you on a map. Oh, good. I'm a map. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's thinking real hard. There we go. This is a map of the world. You can use it you can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. That's exciting. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Ubin's icon. Okay. The world map is covered by many locations. Ooh. And holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time by clicking on the locations for more information. Ooh. As close as anything comes to a bastion of racial tolerance. Both men and Varl compete to scratch out a living. That's cool. What is this? Hron! Whoa. When you are finished researching the world map, click on this button to return to the camp. Got it. Long tall mountains, sparse woods of Hron used to be the gathering places of Dredge during the Second Great War. Varl pushed them even more northward. That's exciting. What is this? Do I really care about anything on this map right now? That's what I want to know. I mean, I overall care, but like, the Varl's March. I'm not sure you guys really want to watch me read a map. This is really legit, though. Like, is this how long the game is? Am I gonna go to STEM? Like, am I gonna go to all these places? Dunder's Beard! I like it. It looks like Greenland. There's a sea. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. There's a lot of things on here. Am I gonna go all the way to Vo? I hope you get to eventually explore everything. That's pretty legit. Okay. Back to the game. I'm assuming I can see the map again at any point in time. We head north, then east past the forts. Grafheim's far from the Strand. Gonna be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludden. Why not take the ships to Skramsted instead? What's the point of marching? We like to march? Duh. The Silvertone Bay is called that for a reason. Say it was covered in ice all year. Would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirminston. Half-sunken city, crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredging glaciers. You like glaciers? I like this hat. I like this guy. Let an exhales through his nose. Poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and pets aside the tent flap as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Bark, 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 bark. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend, and you'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Well, that's dark and depressing. Ludden got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verdfell if we're lucky. Time to march, march, march. Gonna march, march. Camp. Camp is where you can manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any point by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip them in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day uses supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave. Got it. So let's click the hero's tent. I like this. I like these mechanics. Okay. Morg can level up. Click on a unit to view stats. Click on the ability to learn about abilities. Bring the pain. I like it. The character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor break damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more break damage turn by using Bring the Pain. You can create a forward charge that pushes enemies back. Got it. That's pretty exciting. You have no available points, though. Does anybody have available points? You can be promoted. Promotion. Let's promote. Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Yes! I do. Can I change his name? Oh, I can't. I thought I could change his name. I got really excited for a second, but that was a lie. I can't. Okay, 2 points available. Let's see what we want to do here. He's already pretty strong. He's already got a fair amount of this. I know what these stats do, but I don't know what I want to level up. If I do this... Oh, I see. I get it. Okay, so let's put 1 point into this, because he doesn't have anything in that right now. Let's put 1 point into shield breaking, because why not? Okay. Is anybody else promotable? Does not look like it. That was fun. Okay, so these numbers are what level they are. Makes sense. Oh, and I can change their turn order if I want. Ah. And then this would probably be where I would get more heroes. That makes sense. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Training, leave, rest. Right now it's saying my morale is good. Let's go to training. I haven't fought with everybody. Turn order. Units move in the order you place them. That's fine. That's fine. Nope, it's not what I wanted. How do I say yes? Okay, I hit enter. Enter seemed to work. That's good. Let's get in a fight. Let's get in a fight. Whoa, hold on. That was a phone alarm. Don't mind me. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your parties against a team of clans. We already knew this. Trainer will give you hints. To end training, click end training or press escape. Okay. Ready. Let's do it. And if we end turn, he will gain a willpower point, I think. There's probably some strategy to not doing what I just did. He's gonna run up and he's gonna fight him. Well, that was not good. I'm losing already. It's fine. The prince sucks. Like, he sucks a lot. So, we're just gonna remember that he sucks. And try to use him as little as possible. Why did that not work? Oh, maybe the shield, like, actually did something this time. That might be why. I am very bad at this game, apparently. Break your shield up a little bit, see how that makes you feel. Ow! Why am I only doing 20%? I do not understand what is going on. See, like, why does it say 1 damage? I think these guys are just, like, meant to not die. Like, the idea is you get to play a lot. No, you're just killing everyone. Okay, we're done. Exit training. I don't understand what's going on, but we're gonna be done with it. It's not that exciting, because I don't understand. Okay, so I don't feel like resting. Let's go ahead and leave. Oh, see, we just went down to good morale.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock,
Down by the
but
bay.
most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
We have a very big caravan. Gotta do something to pump up the morale while we're here. Peasant. Buy Hardborg! That's a lot of varl for some missing cattle. What? That's what I said. A couple days back we sent word to Strand about cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself. Until it sinks in that you're not here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. If they knew, they wouldn't be looking for them, Wagner. My boy's seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Carrying them away? I don't know how many men can hoist a whole cow by himself. Skullfings out here, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm gonna take a look around and set up camp. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about the caravan as it sets up the tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hundreds here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up! Hear that? Where's Ludden? It's faint. It sounds like fighting and something else. Ooh, fighting and something else, hey? Hakon takes off at a run. What did the prince get himself into already? It's been like 5 minutes. You suck at fighting! Like, what are you doing? By clicking any tile, the tile will automatically make a path. Well, I know that. Now, so oh, I see. That's my waypoint. Okay. I'll confirm the move. Spearmen can attack diagonally up to 2 tiles away. Click on the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. They suck. Armor and blocks attack on strength. For each enemy, they armor 10% chance. There's a 10% chance attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit is shown above the button. Oh, okay. 50% chance to hit. Attack the enemy's strength. Why? It's not gonna hit. Reflected attacks do no damage from here on out. You will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor equally is important. Okay. Yeah, well, see, he died because he sucks. Why are we fighting robots? I very much want to know. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. Oof. Okay, let's... Sundering Impact. Added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. Let's try it. That did, like, nothing. We're gonna save that special power for when he's closer. Splinter, -3 plus arm damage to dread causes 1. Oh. Okay. This is really going very slow. Like, we're getting our butts kicked. I don't understand. I'm assuming you can't do anything nearby. No, you can't. Intern, you'll come over and get it. This is very stressful. This is very, very stressful. We're just getting our butts kicked, and I really don't understand what I could be doing better. I don't understand why he's just destroying us. Like, we're gonna die now. There's not a lot about it I can do. Bring the pain. That did, like, nothing. Like, I don't get it. Do you not have special powers? Okay, we're kind of chipping away at him. My green guy's dead, though. I feel like we're not going to last a whole lot longer. There we go. Just keep chipping away. We can do this. Somehow, some way, we'll make it, after all. I'm not even looking at my stats because I don't want to know. So it seems to want me to break down red and blue around the same. Hey, we took him down. Okay, that helps. Hey, I want to be able to see what's going on, game, please. Thank you. This guy's almost dead. I don't think there's much about that I can do. Both of my guys are kind of almost dead, to be completely honest. Okay. I don't think I'm actually really understanding anything. Okay, that's gonna kill him. Heck yeah! Okay. Pillage mode. I don't really understand what the benefit of pillage mode was. It explained it, and it didn't explain it well, so I don't really know. Half his health. But we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive this. Chip away his armor. And then he'll just kill him. Heck yeah, we won! That was a little stressful. You can play this game on permadeath. I'm really glad I'm not doing that. Okay. We got an achievement, which is exciting. Martyr can be promoted. Consequences. Gunolf has been injured. That happens. I thought I was drinking my lemonade, and I drank water, which is fine. So for it didn't taste like lemonade, and I freaked out for a second. Okay. You're trying to get yourself killed, Ludden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. Why? Why were you attacking? You've never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Huracan goes over to where Wagner lies face down. The future viral king lies motionless, aside from the pool of spreading blood. Wagner's dead! No! Chapter 2. Cut with a keen-edged sword. Well, there goes the next in line to the throne of Varl. That sucks. Where are we going? We're just gonna travel? Ooh. Hello, new icon. Are we changing main characters? Is this a new main character? Look, these things are like weird robots. I love it. Look at the look on her face. That's like... I think it's sauce. That's like a leech just crawled up your butt. That's the face you make when that happens. These are the kind of metaphors you're here for. Alright. Ooh. Bows and arrows, baby. Deployment happens before battle. Click on your units, Rook and Aleti, to deploy them within the blue squares. And then click ready. Okay. How do I clicked on them. And then click ready. Okay. Careful, don't get too close. Noted. I'm gonna go get real close now. Okay. Don't get too close. So, you must have a longer range? Can I right click for information? You have to return. Welcome back, Yagi. I'm now on a new character. What do you mean don't... It told me not to get too close, but... I like it. I don't know that I fully understand it yet, but, you know, I've only been playing it for an hour, so that's not super uncommon. But I definitely like it so far. Ooh, yes. Whatever this is, do it. Haha! I've done a damage. Ow. How does that feel? Haha! Ow! Crap. Okay. Can she attack from where she's at? She can. Chip away. Yeah, it looks like her. We can, I mean, in our imagination, she can be whoever we want her to be, really. Ow! Don't die on me, man. Let's add a willpower point and do 2 damage. Boom! Heck yeah. Ow! You're gonna be fine. Look, you're gonna kill him. You'll be fine. See? Haha! We are champions! Our renown grows. We killed an enemy with a hunter. That's so exciting. So I'm assuming eventually these folk are gonna meet up with our other folk. Was that? Out of curiosity, do I have any? Yes, I do, but it's a very small fraction. So like, my mom it's actually Swedish. My mom is like 1/8 Swedish, so I'm like 1/16. So like I do, but it's really not very measurable. I'm measurably 25% Lebanese, and then most of me is some combination of German and Irish that's not really determined. And then there's a little bit. Sarge! Sarge is here! Sarge, I am 1/16 Swedish. That is true. That must be why we've bonded all this time. Is the Swedish bond. I passed out and saw the notification. Welcome, Sarge. Sarge! Do you know that you and Django had, like, your big end of school things on the same day? Like, the same day. Like, it's so cool. That thing. Yeah, I think 1/16. It might be different. Was that a dredge? Aleti looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. I love the poeticsness. Rook. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? Is she hurt? You got hit in the face 5 times. No, I'm fine. Different kind of doctor. Exactly. When the dredge attacked your cart and your yokes bolted. It spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance in that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. This is so dramatic. Forget the supplies. Let's go back to Skurg. If we hurry, we can gather them before dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Let's hurry and collect. Hey, you're both smart doctors. It's just different kinds. Different kinds of smarts. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, but we have to be quick. Look, it's going to be fine. Either we're going to run away and starve, or we're going to stay and fight, or we can do a little bit of both and make everything worse. Aleti calms the yokes while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. Colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Heck yeah! It's a very nostalgic art style. It's streaming pretty well too. Someone explained to me why this game from 2014 streams infinitely better than Empire at War on my other channel. Because I don't get it. It is kind of like that. That's a good way to describe it, Yagi. I'm doing well, Sarge. I'm having some fun playing a game. So, you know. Supplies represent food and other goods. No, really? Used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. I didn't realize that's what happened when you didn't eat. More people are in the caravan, the faster that makes sense. So far, the logic is sound. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top screen. Most of the towns have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Got it. Makes sense. Are we going here? We're going here. Morale declined. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. I really like these weird floating names. This game streams so smooth. Like, so smooth. It's really good. I'll probably buy the other ones then. Right? Who knew that supplies were supplies?
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened?
They're like robots.
Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight.
Oh, Alette, not Alette, whatever.
We must find Ivor.
I might need to go get a snack. Ivor? Ivor ooze? I think I might need a snack soon. I might make a Hot Pocket. What do you guys think? Should I go make a Hot Pocket? I'm thinking about Hot Pockets right now. Because we were talking all this food talk. Ivor! The enormous Varl in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints at you as you approach. Already back? Hunt Master? I thought you'd be tomorrow. You thought I'd be tomorrow? It's a weird way to say it. Because it sounds like you think I'm the actual manifestation of tomorrow. Dredge! Dredge everywhere! She's very dramatic. Dredge? How did they get through Greyhorn? I don't know. They must have broke through the fort. Hot Pockets are so good. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They'll gather at story time. They'll be here soon, if they're not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns on one of the older boys in his group of fighters. This horny man, he's a giant. Eagle, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftains what's that. Yes, because the woman who is actually more useful than the man should not be here for this fight. Oh, it means eagerness. See, I just kept thinking of Fiverr. Or what, but that makes sense. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. Ooh, who's this pretty boy? No, wait. I want to help. Let her help. She has a bow and arrow. Let them fight. Why not invite some goats to join us too? You're asking for dead kids. She was useful. She can fight for her people. I won't let it. You won't. She is the. I don't even. I'm so mad right now. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Eagle, keep your shield up. We'll hold them off until everyone's inside. Then we'll figure out what to do next. More shouts to draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. To the nearby hill. Away! By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please consider liking the stream. It would mean a lot to me. To the houses! Sure enough, dreads are gathering in numbers. Fear threatens to bubble over into panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly, and that's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, see, if I had sent them back, we would have had two. Two people. Can I have this item? Ooh, let's brace this. Okay, we'll do this fight, and then I'm gonna go make a Hot Pocket, because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting the stream hungers. But we'll fight first. Fight first, then Hot Pocket. Alright, this is where Jess learns to not put people in front of each other. So that they can actually move. Must learn to be actually strategic when fighting. Okay, let's kind of look at this. Let's actually think about this for a second. I need to keep her safe, but she can attack from a long distance. This big guy is going to come in and cause a lot of problems. So if I can kind of chip away at this guy first, that's going to be nice. Will it tell me which one this one is? Okay, so it's that guy, then that guy, then that guy. Okay, got it. So, what is this? Oh, rest. Why would he rest? That doesn't make any sense. Mark prey? What does that do? Okay, let's move. Why is the game being weird? Okay, there we go. I got it to stop being weird. Can you attack diagonally? Hey, yeah, you can attack diagonally. Okay, these powers seem to only be able to use once per battle. Oh, you're an archer. I should have not put you right there. Okay. Noted. So we're gonna run you there. I might move him then. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Can you attack? No, he's too far away. Okay. Can you attack him? They're all just conveniently that too far away. Can I? Interesting. Okay. And... well, I guess we're gonna intern then. I'm still kind of bad at this. Yep, of course you would attack my archer right away, because that would make strategic sense. We will be moving him. Roar! Right? Okay, then he's gonna walk up and cause that guy a headache. Yeah, this is a lot of me going, oh, this is how fighting works. That's cool. Okay, you have a sword, so you definitely attack up close. Break down some of your blue, and then he's gonna start waltzing. I'm about to shoot whack. Yeah, no, okay, so we're gonna actually move you back and hope that you can still hit. You sure can. Okay, now you're gonna be less in everyone's face. Oh, you're gonna just come up and mess her day up. Crap. Okay. Just keep running away, basically. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Ow. It's fine. Okay, this is... nope, we don't need willpower. Kill him. Heck yeah. Okay. Ow. They are playing really intelligently and just attacking all of my archers first. It's almost like they know what they're doing. I'm like, well, it's a lot of me going, well, this didn't work. My bad. Break off some of that shield. I'm gonna move my big giant guy here, and that should help. Ow. Whoa! Strangely enough, that actually is good for me, believe it or not. So thank you. I don't know why that was green, but I'll take it. Ow. I'm sure we're fine. Glando should be a country. What do I want to... I could go up and face him, but then it's like one-on-one, and I don't really want to do that. So we're gonna just move him this way. And let him into turn. You're gonna go up to my archer lady and hit her in the face, aren't you? Crap. Oh, well, and she's down. Dang it. No, I don't know what you're doing, but listen to me. Okay, good. That'll take him down. We'll still have the advantage of numbers unless somebody dies right here. You're close to death. Okay, let's start working on the big man here. What is your... Sorry, what is your... Okay, I think you're too far away for that to work. Start breaking down that armor, please. They're standing on Q chargers. They are. Okay, run up there. Battering ram. Yes. Yes! It did nothing interesting, but dang it, I did it. Oh, ow. Well, that's not a good sign. I wonder what happens if you lose a battle. Because we might find out. What, really? It's only gonna do 1 damage? Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, what if I fought this guy instead? Just keep running away, dude. This is really kind of stressing me out, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh wait, I had my special thing, my special power back. Yeah. Ow, stop going after my archer. Well, now you're gonna stop going after me. Well, crap. I'm sure it'll be fine. 1 damage. Yeah, this'll be fine. Everything's gonna... We're about to learn what happens when you lose a fight. I should have gotten that hot pocket first. Ow. Ow. Yep, okay. So we lost. That was exciting. But your enemies will not soon forget this day. Consequences. Everyone was injured in battle. I'm pretty sure those are the consequences. Okay. 2 renown. That's like pity renown. Difficulty. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty. You know you're doing bad when the game gives you the "you can change the difficulty" speech. If the battle leaves you frustrated or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge, it says, or if you need a tougher challenge, just so you don't feel condescended to. Use the option menu to change the difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time. It has no effect on the story. Uh-huh. Thanks, game. Your body aches from the thrashing, but you left breathing. When you glance up, you see the dredge looming over you. Alette, weapon raised, your heart nearly stops. Suddenly, Eagle is between the dredge and Alette. His shield above him, black stone mace falls, Eagle's shield crumbles, and so does the boy beneath it. A moment later, Ivor is there, his sword run through the neck of the dredge. Dread, says Ivor. Or dead. Looking over Eagle's shattered skull, as you reach to the Great Hall, Let gasps. Hands over her mouth. I'm going to make sure no one else is still out here, says Ivor. See if you can find anyone and meet me in the Great Hall. Moral has become poor. Can you lose Banner Saga? We might find out. I don't know if it's possible to lose Banner Saga, but we might be losing it. Build Sergeant Donut Wall. Did you find anyone? A few sent them inside. Gods, this is bad. About Gil. It was my fault. He was a good fighter for his age. No family. I thought I've forgotten what it's like facing Dredge. I'm out of practice, Rick. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you, they rarely stop. Jared's here! Welcome, Jared! You just missed me losing really bad. Really badly. I got my butt handed to me. That archer looks like Keanu Reeves. If only he had the power of Keanu Reeves. I can tell you that they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children, then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There is no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Now it's time for the wins. Heck yeah! Ask the Menders. I wasn't there, but I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're gonna save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. This is a lot of... There you go. Alright. Jared, I know you just got here. I'm gonna go make a Hot Pocket, because I'm really hungry, and I personally blame hunger for why I lost. So I'm gonna go make food, and then I will be right back. So it takes like 3 minutes to microwave a Hot Pocket, and then I will return. So bear with me, I will return. Okay, I see Andy has slipped in. Welcome, Andy. It's good to see you. Like, was my loading screen not updating? Why is this? Oh, there we go. That explains a lot. Okay. Now that that's been fixed. I have a Hot Pocket. It is currently too warm to eat. But I will be eating it soon. It's a long game. Good, because I have a habit of starting really long games on here and then never finishing them. Also, we just lost, so this might be a very short game. Injuries. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but I have a penalty to max. Okay. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Okay. Rest it. So we should probably rest in a camp to heal then, eh? Can anybody level up? Does not look like they can. Okay, well, that's fine. I am liking the game so far. I'm bad at it, but I'm liking it so far. This is very much my kind of game. Can I go to the market? Or no, it wants me to go to the Great Hall next. Okay. I'm really excited to try it out because the Steam sale started today, for those of you who might be interested. And I might just pick up 2 and 3 if I like it this much. But if it's a long game, then maybe not. Maybe I'll wait. But the games I really wanted to get on the summer sale were the, not games, but I was going to get the expansions for Civ 6. They are barely on sale, so I'm probably not going to pick them up this time around. I'll wait till the winter sale. Rook! Thank the gods you made it! Barely. Great Hall is an utter den filled with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses. The chief's wife finds you pushing through the crowd. Ooh, she's nice. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not easily done. Rook? I trust Ivor on this. It's not a decision I care to make. I think we can hold out. All right. This is one of them decisions. What would I do in his case? If I was overrun by the dredge, would I try to stay and fight or would I run? Mostly I want to eat this Hot Pocket. I'm not gonna lie. Look, we're really bad at fighting, so I think we can hold out. I'm not gonna say it's not a decision I care to make. Ah, what did I do? Hold on. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one panic. Hold on. No one panic. Are you all still with me? I unplugged my HDMI and everything freaked out and panicked. Are you guys still with me? Okay, I think we're fine. Let's be brave. We're gonna say I think we can hold out. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. Imagine us fighting back. Okay, good. Thanks, Andy. Imagine us fighting back and saving the town. But nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't. Well, then why did you ask me? Where do we go? If the dredge are coming down from the north, Frostvlur to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skrur and one push. Nobody left behind. Yeah, she's still here making foods. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvlur. It sounds like suicide, Ivor. Let's do as the chieftain says. Ivor's right. I'll help with the distraction. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Do we abandon the... Okay, I'm just gonna say there's no tactical reason to do this, but we're gonna set this town on fire as we leave. There's one thing I will not do. We will return here one day. Dang it! Don't give me the option to set everything on fire and not let me do it. Okay, I will go with him and create a distraction. I didn't ask for advice, just you ignore mine. I promise you're not throwing me away your life. Look. Oh, cool. Blonde chick's coming. I captured you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin, but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, there's no doubt she can handle a bow. Okay, yeah, but just don't die like all of my archers. Make your move. Alright, let's do this. Good thing one person died, because now I'm not going to have to choose between party members. Problem is, 3 of my party members are injured. This is sounding like an end game. This isn't! This is... I have played this game for 1 hour. 1 whole magical hour. Let find you before you have the chance to find her. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come with you. Don't leave me. Please, I'll be good. Okay. That's fine. Oh, most of the sound... I mean, yeah, because of the sound on fire. Look, she has to be able to avenge the person whose name I already forgot. You step into the town courtyard, when you can see every dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging on his shield, swearing at them. We'll kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. Oh, good. I'm so glad we're injured. It's gonna help a lot. Does she have any stats? She has none. Okay. Wait, what was her name? Sky Stalker. I like it. Alright. Well. Let's do it. Got nothing else. Here goes nothing. Ready. I don't know if I actually have to click on everybody, but that one tutorial told me to click on everybody. Homesick for the day. Aww. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Andy. Hope you feel better soon. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have this nasty, this nasty, this nasty, and... Wait, what? Oh, there's only 3 nasties. Okay, we can handle that. Oh, 3 of them. Yeah, I mean, last time I was evenly matched, so honestly, I'm gonna take this. What is this? Move? Oh, there's a move button. Can I do that? No. Okay, so he will move 1 spot, and then he will break a shield, baby. Me, I lost. I lost a battle. I don't remember where you left. Oh, shoot. Crapola. I'm really bad at this game. It's pretty much what you miss. The one Viking guy that we were with before, we're with a different set of characters now. And then we got them into a fight and, like, everybody died. It was pretty intense. Oh, you left after I got that? Okay, then you haven't missed much at all. I tried to burn down the whole town and they wouldn't let me. That's about all you've missed. This guy, like, always dies. I've never been able to keep him alive. Go. There's so much blue. Don't be dead already, or I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Run the frick away. Really. Okay, I'll get in there. Ow. I'm so bad at this game, I really am. Oh, he has so much armor. We need to get better character. Don't! Leave him alone! Like, does our armor even do anything? I'm getting really frustrated. Like, and they can just trash us. Like, I have to be doing something wrong. Like, I get that I'm playing on normal, but I should not be this bad at this game. Okay, which one have I been injuring? This one? There we go. Alright. Really, lady? I don't think moving's even gonna help. Have to help that. I mean, like, there's only so much I can do. Because I can, keep my archers away, but they just move up to my archers. Like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to send them? Okay, this guy will go down now. And she's about to die. Like, I genuinely don't understand what I could be doing differently. Like, I genuinely don't understand how I could be moving better in a way that doesn't get me killed. Ah, well, they didn't start out behind the big guy, though. The big guy was way over here, and they were over here. So, again, I don't fully understand what I could have done. Can't get her in a place where she can attack. Got him closer. Why can't you? There we go. Alright, they're focusing on him right now. Almost got him. And see, now he's gonna come over here and get hurt. Alright, now it's 1-on-1. Look at that. I still can only do 1 damage until I break more of his shield. I guess he only did 1 against me. Okay, he only has 3 shield left, so I should be able to, like, actually damage him. Thank you. Alright. Hang in there, buddy. We almost got this. Okay. Holy crud, that was hard. Okay. We made it this time, though. I really thought we were going to lose that one. But we did not. But, like, everyone's still injured. We're going to need to rest. Because some of those guys were, like, already injured. So now they're, like, twice injured. This never would have happened if they let me burn the town. Morale improved. I'd hope so. You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but eventually you're able to lose them in the thick woods. where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Oakleaf is the first to spot them. There, she points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people are wounded, others are missing. A group has gathered at the rear of the caravan. Oddleaf walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. Old fool, she says through clenched teeth. I should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow in the gut. No! You continue on to Frostvor in silence, Alette's hand firmly in your own. Aw, are we falling in love? I mean, I guess her boyfriend did die, so we're the next best thing. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, Ivor says. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Call an early stop for the day, slow pace so everyone can catch up, keep a steady pace. We're gonna rally the caravan with a speech. I always love a good speech. You make your way to the rear and hoist the small child onto your shoulders. Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it and push onwards. That's just depressing. The clanmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Yes! We improved the morale and are renowned because of our speech. Always give a speech. Always. Ooh, what's this? It's like Inca Vikings. I'm really digging this art style. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of the. See you, Bobcat. Thank you for dropping by. Good to chat with you. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Nolan's here! Welcome, Nolan! How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I know, they should have listened to me. Well, the lesson here is, look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. How am I supposed to do that? What if we run into more dredge? But you're the dredge killer around here. What do we do? If we run into more dredge, we fight them. I'm going to say, how am I supposed to do that? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be all right? God's Rook? I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing? That's what the rest of us do. That's kind of deep. Later, Yagi. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. It was good chatting with you. We'll have to do more later. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. I have to hear all about your trip, actually, so let me know. But I'll talk to you later. Thanks for the advice. Then do what you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Yes, that's pretty much humanity pulled together. I'm worried about Alette. Mostly, you're right. What if we run into more dredge? What about Alette? Keep her close. Plan on it. You do care, I can tell. Men are a plague on the world, worse than any dredge, as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. Oh, boy. We're just gonna keep walking? You slept poorly. The sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. But before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. Godstone, we need to rest and, cheer up. Godstone looms overhead, massive eyes of looking in the same direction as you. Let's inspect the stone. Always inspect. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings, out of habit more than anything else, now that the gods are dead. It was the god of the hunters, and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in an effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about how his woods are full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says, before running back to her tent. I like how her pronounced name. Just doing the best I can, Nolan. Back at your tent, you rouse Rouselette. I know what's going on here. Who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down, and it's time to move on to Frostville. It feels like an end more than a start. We gained an item. That's cool. Now, isn't there like a rest button? Maybe not. I was told there's a rest button, or a camp button. Yeah, I think, well, we have normal morale. We're okay for now. I'd like to keep going. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. Allow the men to join you. What are you doing out here alone? Refuse the men and make sure they don't follow. What are you doing out here alone? We were hunting for food when the dredge found our village, says the man. When we returned, he looks away, unable to finish. All right, chat. Should we allow the men to join us with the promise of more supplies? We only have 4 days worth of supplies left. Or should we turn them away? I will ask in the chat. I will do the first thing I see. First response. I'm leaning towards allow the men to join. Because we need the supplies. But I already asked chat, so I'll see what you guys say. You could use the troops as food. Yes, accept them. Okay. We will go with my buddy there in the lab and accept them. Since Andy's option is not there. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. Hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. Heck yeah, join us, men. That's how Sarge would say it. Join us. Say, look, now we have 8 days of food. Heck yeah. And we have more fighters. Our morale declined. Why? We have new men. That should make us happier. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and ends up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Rasfnirfner, is tossed to the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen look for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Coerce a public apology from him, tie him up until he drives out, laugh off the scuffle, encourage the others to let the issue up. Okay, so getting a public apology from him isn't going to fix anything. Laughing it off, I mean, I don't want to laugh it off. He shouldn't get into fights. Just letting the issue drop, I mean, maybe. I'm going to go with tie him up until he dries out. That sounds very Vikingly. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but mostly just walk away and laugh. At least content that some measure has been taken. There we go. Oh my gosh, so many things. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostville with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news that you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Oh, that's cool. Hey, look, we're in a town. We do need to rest because I have some injured people. Oh, okay, and I can look at the map. Got it. So, like, what do we got here? This game reminds me a lot of King Dragon Pass. I have not played that game. Okay, so this is where we came from. Skurg. The descendants of Sten, unable to cultivate good yields or find much fish in the frozen murk of Baw Harbor, nevertheless scratched out a living from the beasts of the forest. This game was translated to English, wasn't it? where they erected a stone to patron of the hunters. In fairness, I speak English natively, and I'm bad at it, so, you know, there you go. This is where we're going. Once sitting upon the bank of the wide lake in Nordfelling, turned to a waste. The city of Rockford became... Yeah, I don't care anymore. Okay. This is like a more me version of a game like called Tyranny that I was playing for a while. We need to get back to pronouncing things. That's how you pronounce things. Alright, what do we got? I have no idea if any of these things are any good. I mean, that looks pretty good. +2 ability to break seems nice. I mean, this is 6, but 6 of what? For 6 renown. I have 50 renown. Yes. Let's spend a lot of money. I like spending money. Okay. Heroes. Now, y'all are still injured, right? Y'all are still injured. Only Ivor is, though. Everyone else is feeling better. Okay, that's good. But I think he can be promoted. Company that makes it is Texan, according to a quick... Well, there you go. Then they just had typos. Into Hut language. It's just the Texans doing Texan things, apparently. Why won't this let me do things? Oh my gosh. Continue. Yes. We're spending all of the renown. Just all of it. Okay. This is how many willpower points I can use. I'm not worried about that. This is like... No, I want to ask questions. You can do naturally to an enemy's armor. Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to increase that. I want him to just be able to wreck armor. Okay. Cool. He's still injured, so I'm wondering if we can rest one day, and maybe he'll feel better. Okay, morale improved because we rested, and is he any better? Okay, he's better. The question is, do I want to risk another day? How many supplies do we have? 6 days worth? Yeah, but our morale's only normal. Let's just rest one more day. Morale's to good. And he's healed now. Heck yeah. Okay. Can I buy supplies in the market? Oh, I get it. I get it. I can buy supplies, but it costs me renown. Okay. Yeah, let's get up to 8 days worth of supplies. I like that. Okay, now we'll leave. I have no idea if anything I just did was tactically intelligent. But we're gonna find out. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostville. The third man, exuding rage, charges up the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. Alright, what, are we about to fight? What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True. You can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skaga. Are they twins? Town leader. I'll be both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind, the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us. If the fields are abandoned, nobody leaves. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Oh, I already read that line. Never mind. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Let your people decide on their own. I don't think this. Say nothing. I'm gonna warn them about the dredge. Dredge. He doesn't seem to believe you. I don't know what scam this is this time, Hogan, but you've got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogan, what do you say? I thought it was only unfair that he asked only me. Mogan draws his axe, slowly followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I made a poor farmer. Settle this yourselves. Don't get involved. I won't kill men for defending their homes. Side with the villagers. Ivor, let's make this a fair fight. Side with the brothers. Uh-oh. Catch you later, Jabman. Thank you so much. Good to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Okay. So, we can either stay out of it entirely, or we can defend the villagers. Hey, Poe, welcome. Or we can side with the brothers. I mean, part of me just wants to fight because the combat's fun. But I gotta be real honest. I don't think this is our call. Like, it sounds like these are all able-bodied people who could fight and decide whether or not they want to. I think we should just let them do as they do, and we'll deal with what happens after. I don't think this is our call. You step back as one of the thugs lunges forward and is caught in the ribs by Hogan's axe. The air soon rings with the sound of screams and axe heads against shields. 4 men lie dead on the ground before the others run. Oh, I missed that. There's no advantage in helping the villagers if they say they die. Right, no, exactly. Well, and the thing is, if I get into this fight, then I could get injured too, right? So, like, I think it's better just to let this happen. You step on the back of one of the thugs. I am archer heavy, you're right. You step on the back of one of the thugs, and forward is cut, and then... Oh, I already read this. Okay. 4 men lie dead. You hurt, Mogan? No. Wish we would have done that years ago. Nah, I can't go around killing for no reason. This was a good reason. Okay. So we just, like, let them murder a lot of people. The brothers head back to the village, and soon many of the villagers have joined our caravan. Did I agree to this? No. Hogan introduces you to his young son and wife. All grins, unconcerned about the fact that you've never agreed to let them come. You don't bother arguing, you just sat out again. This is my new hat from Captain Marvel. You're waiting for your moped. That's excited. Brothers have... Okay. So I guess they're just with us now. I have heard of it, but I've never played it, and I've only been playing it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm very new to it. But it's supposed to be like XCOM, but Vikings, and there's a story. I'm really enjoying it. I know there's 3 games. That guy did not care. No, he didn't. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan. A little distance since leaving the village, you stop for a rest. Odd Leaf approaches you both. Oh, is she gonna have a talk with us? Alette, I have something for you. Oddleif has gathered up the long banner from the caravan, and she smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that's happened since we left Skrr. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. What does that even mean? Dad, are you the chief? She's my daughter? Well, that's awkward. I misread that situation completely. Just completely. Oh well. This is BioShock Infinite all over again. Dad, are you the chief now? I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out later. It looks that way. Looks that way. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleif has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about this? Is really awkward now. You nod. The banner has been sewn in the story of families who have lived in Scar throughout the years, just as done in every other banner in every other town. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. Section of the banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing colorful designs. Well, that's nice. Why do you say that? She doesn't have to deal with all this. The dredge, leaving home. Yeah, she's better dead, apparently. Why didn't you stop those men from killing each other in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. It wasn't my decision to make. I didn't want blood on my hands. It was the best of some... It wasn't my decision to make. Deciding what happens to other people, I'm glad I'm not you. I wouldn't know what to do. It's not exactly my calling either. Yeah, I know. What is that supposed to mean? I wonder if when I play this, if these events are random or if the events like this happen in the same order every single time. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you and you spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. Better or for worse, the story of Skrrr is your burden now. Heck yeah. Oh, we've encamped. Cool. There's no reason to rest. Our morale is good and we shouldn't have anybody injured. We're gonna go talk to the lady here in a second. Hey, we can add these guys to our list. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is move him first and like put my archers last. Whoops, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant either. Yeah. Right now I mostly just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. But overall, this seems really good. Okay. This will be much better. Then I can move all my fighters first. Before my archers. And no one was injured. So let's go talk to Winter Lady over here. I haven't been up to much. I haven't been streaming as much lately. I'm excited to get back to doing it a little bit more. It's been pretty boring otherwise. How are you, Odd? I'm alright. No, so if her husband's dead and my wife's dead and the person I thought was my girlfriend is my daughter, does that mean we can date? Because now this option's on the table. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. I've been up for 3 days and killed a few bugs. That's fair. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Oddleaf. Before I was even born, he wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman, what does that even mean? I never cared for the expression. It means you're going to be okay. Option 2 doesn't even make sense. People look up to you. I really appreciate, I sort of feel like she might at some point. It's fair. You gotta play it out. That's fair. It was more rhetorical than anything else. What's Elsa? Elsa. I needed a name for her. Elsa. People look up to you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for... Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. I feel nothing about my husband dying, and the people think If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does it feel so backwards? Because culture sucks, and apparently you also live in the West, even though this is Vikings. I'm sorry, Rook. It must have been hard. You're not sure what to say. The many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. I mean, she was hitched, so that makes sense. You asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? Your family, you should carry it. What? Wait, are we family? I need to know if I keep getting related to everyone that I find mildly attractive in the game. What have you done? What would you have done? Huh? Let's go, why me? He always depended on you, Rook. Again, Texan. It should have been mine. I should carry it, but I thought about why he named you. Trying not to unplug my HDMI as I move the computer this time. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banners would be red. What? Screw that. Let's follow Elsa. I think they would follow you. I would vouch for you. You're probably right. That is, just for the record, men, anytime you are approached with a difficult conversation about systemic sexism, always the right response. Always. I I would vouch for you as very white knighty. We're not going to say that. We could be really cynical, but we're going to go with, I think he stand for Oddleif. He does. I think, come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. She doesn't like anything I have to say. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How would that go? And the first time somebody thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. That's horrible. That's horrible. I want to my way out of so many combos. Is a nice, neutral, safe answer. I'll do my best. I rely on you. Oh. Again, when faced with the cynicism of the overwhelming weight of systemic sexism, oh, perfect response. We'll go with I rely on you. Then I'll be here when I can. Just don't expect any miracles. She is very cynical. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is my husband and I could never hide. Why are we having this conversation? Where is this even going? The best response is to nod and say, I understand. Exactly. Nolan's got it. Like, say, so I'm dying right now, and so is my time. Andy. Why are we having this conversation? I don't want our banner to end here. It will be saved with you and Alette. So are we related? I don't understand what's going on. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder. She heads back into the camp. Morale improved. Out. Just out. Just out. So I guess what she's saying is, because she can't have a kid, her lineage can't continue, so she passed the banner to someone else. What I can't determine is if she passed it to us because we're related, and I missed that, or if she passed it to me because I'm there. Can I read about her? The chieftain of Skur was considered one of the luckier men in town when he wooed the beautiful daughter of a well-known fighter. These days, most people consider him a lucky man for marrying someone who knows how to run a town. Ah, gotcha, that would make sense. That's why she should have it. Right. Are you related? Right, Nolan's like, I mean, doesn't matter. But I understand. Rook is a skilled hunter from a long line of woodsmen who lived in Skur, though none of his family have survived the long, hard winters in the north. Since childhood, he has been close friends with the town's resident Varl Ivor. His talents quickly landed him a position as the huntmaster of Skur, where Rook was wanting to teach his daughter Alette to become a self-sufficient woman, while also keeping her safe. Okay, so I don't think we're related to the one lady, so we're fine. Next time I'm gonna do a relation check before I get too excited about anybody. We don't need to rest. I'm not gonna waste time training right now because you don't get anything from it. It's just for your own practice. Okay, this game is beautiful. Oh no, you're fine. You went to make your own Hot Pocket? I love it. No, we met some people on the road and decided not to stop them from fighting, and now we're journeying on. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stopped to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Really, you heard about it. Yep. Definitely, yeah, just gotta do that for sure. Wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Do you think you'll survive out there on their own? Tell them they're needed here. Let's give them some extra supplies. Let's be nice. If that's all you're taking, you may never make it. You say, grabbing a few items from the supply wagon, you strap on additional whatever. Search for family instead of food. You say with a smile, the men clap. Right. I mean, we gotta find people. It's the boys. Morale has declined. Complaints of excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time, the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled and snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting the supply wagon aflame. Claims men put out the fire on both the wagon and Rasmus's leg before leading him to you. Punish him physically. Ban him from camping near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Ban him from alcohol. Rasmus groggily agrees, slurring his way through the promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Brashman manages to find another drink, whether you allow it or not. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but you know, we're trying. Dredge! Shouts the man from the back of the caravan. It's Rushner, unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. Well, I mean, he's unabashed. Oh, the unabashed drunk. He's not looking sober. I got it. He's not unabashedly drunk. Aw, I appreciate you guys being here. This game is really fun to stream. This is a really good stream game, I feel like. He screams again, pointing at the trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Raftaran. Banish the drunkard from your caravan. Let the clansmen deliver justice. Ready yourself against the dredge just in case. Oh, you're not a trash friend, even involved with the streams. I haven't been making it to your streams either, man. Like, you shouldn't feel bad. I feel like sometimes you're streaming when I'm, like, a lot of times you're streaming when I'm already doing stuff and I just can't make it. So, like, never feel bad. It's fine. So this is where this is really good about these decisions. Because, like, I could banish him. I mean, would we even miss him? Like, even if he's wrong. But, like, could let the clansmen deliver justice and that would probably up morale. But there's a part of me that's like, even if he's drunk, there could still be dredge. And we've had a long time since we've had a fight or seen the dredge. And I'm not entirely sure. Like, the only bad thing I can think of happening from preparing to fight the dredge when they're not there is a hit in morale. Maybe an extra loss of supplies. So I think I'm going to ready myself just in case. There'll be time for that later, you tell the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign of the dredge. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, bursts into laughter, and you're sure there were never any dredge. Not long after, goes missing. Nobody searches for him or seems to mind. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I figured that might happen, but honestly, it just,
once a strong, thriving city,
it seems safer.
The walls of Frostweather now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against dredge as well.
I mean, now that we know that there's no dredge, it might have been best to let them deliver justice, because that probably would have boosted morale. But I just think it was smarter. Like, even if it makes everyone pissy, they'll get really pissy if we get attacked, you know? You jostle through the follow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've... And if we had just kicked him out, he might have come and, like, done something stupid in the night. You jostle through follow crowds and sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Rajra for days. The gates are closed. You come at a full stop at the bottom of the hill. Yes, you can always get it. You can always. This is always group excitement. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Ogby finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. No one is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blasberg, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Rosborough has locked himself in the Great Hall. That's when they close the gates. When the dredge come, the hills will turn red. I think that's a metaphor. We have to get in there. We're getting in the walls somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay for now and see what happens. What else? Where else could we go? I don't know what to do. I want to know about what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know. Yes. How will we get in anyway? They closed the gate. I can open the gate. John's here! Hello, John. How's it going? I'm just playing some Vikings. Playing up some Vikings. How goes your day? Can I get that gate open? Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down the gates. I wasn't just gonna break it. I was just gonna push really hard. I like Ivor. Your Mumble-Navian accent is truly... I speak Mumble-Navian really well. I am a pro. Okay, what am I doing? Gate. Clicking on the gate, that's what I'm doing. You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered and trodden bloody space in front of the doors. Several pin-cushioned bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. That's disconcerting. It must smell terrible. Archers up in the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones or curses. Brain's a little wonky, but you'll manage. I'm doing well. I'm trying to kick my motivation, or lack thereof, issue I've had the last couple of weeks by streaming something new, seeing if that gets things going. But overall, I'm well. I got a busy week at work this week, but then next week for the holiday, I have a long weekend. So I'm just kind of like, gotta get through this week, and then I'll be okay. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gates open? Find out more from the crowd. Shout at the crowd. Let's shout at them. No, find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people who all had the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shoved himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge sources of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Do we know that? Do we, though? Try to push through the front gate, shout at the guards, leave the gates, and try to... I just feel like we're gonna get shot. Let's leave the gates and try something else. You leave the crowd and head back to the hill. There's a lot of people gathered around the rest of the houses. Maybe we can find out there, at least make ourselves useful. Alright. Where am I supposed to be clicking? Market? Ooh. I do need, if we leave, I do need supplies. She told me to go talk to somebody, but I can't figure out who that's supposed to be. Like, because if I click on heroes, it's just gonna just yell at them and expect something to happen. I can go back and just yell at them, see if that helps. Or sleep. I could rest for a day. That is true. I'm just trying to make sure there's not an area I can click. Ooh. Hamburgers are good. Ivor, did you really expect to push open these gates? I'm willing to try. Despite sizing up the door, and looks like he could hold back an army. And when the men start shooting arrows, pouring out will stop you, then you'll kill them. Ha ha ha. No, we're not gonna do that. This is a terrible idea. We don't even know how many of them are in there. Shout at the guards on the wall. We're from Skarg! Open the gates, you shout at the archers, not expecting much. You get about as much of a response as you. Okay. So as near as I can tell, my options are to rest for a day or try to push open the gates. Sounds like something. It's true. Okay, let's go buy 2 days worth of supplies. Because if we're resting, we're going to use up supplies. You spend the whole day at the rest houses. Oh, okay. Give you the same story. The chieftains, there are a lot of wounded people here. We can help them. Rest houses are overflowing with refugees, the sick and the wounded. Tend to the wounded, settle in for the long haul, rest for the day. Let's tend to the wounded. Let an Oddleaf spend the day along with the others in your caravan treating the wounds, most of which came from archers at the gates. I overheard one of the women say that the city has been sending carts with food around. We could always, it could be a way in. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Oddleaf protests. Aside from lending to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. Wait and ambush the rest cart. We'll wait and confront them, leave the food carts. Okay. So we could potentially get in if we get in through this cart. But if we do that, we might be screwing it up for everyone else, and then they don't get any food, which would be really sucky. But if we get in and overthrow the city, then they don't need food. Because then we'll open up the city. We will wait in ambush, we'll wait and let's wait and confront them. That sounds like talking. Keep your sword down until we need it. You tell Ivor. We will make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. See, this is the talking option. Stop, my friend. Stop, my friend wanted to. I can read. It's not what I wanted. I think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters and Varl out here, Eckel might actually have brought you in the city. Who's Eckel? You can get us in the city. Why shouldn't we just take car back ourselves? Who's Eckel? Eckel must be the guy in charge. He's the one up in charge. In charge of what? Better let him explain. Fine, let's go. Look, I need your stuff. You can either give it to me or rob you. That's up to you. He nods. You follow him back to the gates where they pop open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches you and you step inside. See? This is what talking. Whoa! Look at that face! Sarge, this looks like he could be like DLC for your Dream Daddy game. Like, just by the facial expression he's making, it's like the same kind of like facial expression they all make. What in the depths is this? The man orders his guard to get in the doors and close them again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard that he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? You mean hiding out? I think you mean hiding out in a grave. Yes, the Dream Daddy's face. He is so angry. He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. Oh, what happened here? Soon as they heard the dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here were warring over turf and food, and the worst are the god-forsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration. If this is simply stating the obvious. Casual racism, it's fine. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me and take back Frostfur. Beefing over, exactly. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Point. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the streets. I think carefully about what you want. Okay. We can join to help take back Frostfur. We can fend for ourselves. We're not staying here. Let us out. So basically, it is not what it looked like on the outside. It is not that the chieftain is hoarding everything. It's that the chieftain's dead. And it's basically Mad Max inside. I kind of want to, like, deal with the city. We'll fend for ourselves. I feel like I want to join him and see what's up. I feel like that just sounds like an adventure. Where, like, this is just go to a different city, so let's lose a whole part of the story. This just feels like endless fighting forever for no reason. So, let's join him for now. Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. There's that face again. I like it when his eye kind of twitches. If you watch it, it twitches a little bit. Eckel shouts to his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him down the obscured alleys. I hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. These two are cool buddies. Chapter 3, Little Did They Sleep. Oh, we're going back to the other people. I almost forgot about them. More Hakan. We're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra, so you bring good news. So much good news. You perk up a little, just now realizing Morg has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make decisions, and it's exhausting. Hakon? I like Hakon a lot. I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry, just tired. Go on. Be a good leader and apologize. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned, and the governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters and using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik? I met him. He seems competent enough. Oh, did you? Yeah, it might just be blocked. I think Nightbot's running, so Nightbot might have done it. If not, I have a couple of the mods in chat can handle it. Eric, I met it. Oh, right. Seems competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of the mouths, then. Oh, the prince is still there. You're sure that he is healed, Blooden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're all right. Blooden, return to Strand, go home. They're right. Lydon makes his own decisions. Wagner's dead. There's no reason to stay. I mean, he's annoying, but he can make his own decisions. I'm a big believer in people in this game should make their own. We would only be made to do this again later. I will not suffer at all a second time. Either take us through the Wandering Road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Lydon turns abruptly with a scowl, and he stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering Road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Lydon won't be deterred, then you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Lydon get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them to be cautious. No more losses. Tell them cover the mountainside and Dredge bodies. Tell them we won't stop until Tell them we won't stop until the place is retaken. Glad to hear it. We'll give the word and we'll set off. We're going to retake the place. Let us retake the place. Okay. What do we got going here? Ooh, we have great morale. That's exciting. And supplies for so many days. I love it. Okay. Let's do some talking. See, I didn't even get a message, Poe, that anything you said, like, usually if somebody says something and it doesn't get through the mods, or, like, it needs to be checked, I see it, and I'm not seeing anything on my end, so I think it might have just been YouTube ate the comment. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use some help here. That's not a real word. Leans back and considers the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. Isn't swinging an axe an action? I think it is. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Marg's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in your journal? I heard you were a terror in your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? What do you suppose happened to the sun? How should I know? I've never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan thinks the world's coming to an end. Clearly it's global warming. Others think that it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. Anyway, I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha ha ha. What are you always putting down in your journal? They could just use the word clerk then. I'm just saying, Andy. From now on, I'm just going to read it as clerk. What are you always putting down in your journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in our for that, you know? You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust... Ooh, it's a banner that sews itself? That's pretty nifty. Because... It's possible, Nolan. It's possible. It tells a broad story. I think that there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludden's? Ha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror back in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's only one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Gofheim collecting time. Collecting rhyme? Is rhyme a thing, or is that a typo? Another one named Kermer. Too much harm. Named Kermer is close, I think, but he still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although, the clerk gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation, and you chuckle. Ha, 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 that's how I chuckle. Anyway, the point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery barn in Dronder now. I can't remember half of what I've done. Rhyme. Ice mist that freezes on objects. Oh, Andy, you are here with the knowledge, and I appreciate you. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. Consider what to say next. Get some rest. We always have more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with grudge. Don't worry about me. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Talking, Hakon. I'd like to ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Warg, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they do not. But they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. You're known for your cold stuff. That's fair. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from which dudes, Sarge? There's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of mail going on right now. Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner, and those are the ones to worry about. He's posing with an axe like a boss. About Ludden's men. They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludden's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what is his deal. But he knows how to fight, and that's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary, too. Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter in London's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the Witch. What's his name? Oh, Hakon. You like Hakon. Bacon! His name is Bacon now. The flaming arrows! I think it's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. There's so many horns in this game. This guy? Look at the way his sleeve blows in the wind. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Bacon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. Yeah, that makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope, and I hung myself. And so no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? That's our trap. This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. He is now Bacon. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Bacon. Why not? It's kind of a thing that gets stuck in your head and then you'd never get a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Sounds important. All right. I want to know. Dang it. I want to know. How did Wagner die? He ran into the dredge. Wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was lying face down like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Who else was there? You think Ludden? He probably didn't, but you should keep an eye on him. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. If you need anything else, let me know. I will. All right. Ooh, so the prince could be bad. He was described as the type of guy that rips legs off a spider, so you never really know. Okay, so let's look at the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Oh, the game's thinking real hard. Okay, so this is where we are. This is the current group. Bacon's clan over here. And then our other clan is way over here somewhere. It was by this. They're over here. So our two people are way on different sides of the map. I wonder if we will ever meet in the middle. Like here. I'm just curious. I'm the map! Thank you, Nolan. Nolan knows what's up. Let's check on our heroes. Okay, we're gonna add you to the group. And you are... I'm okay with this turn order. Let's click on Maurer and promote him. Yes. You know, I'm proud. Proud, I say. I want more shield breaking power. I haven't actually done another fight to know if that's actually the smart thing, but it just feels like the smart thing. I really want to do some fighting. I feel like we haven't fought a thing in a while. This is a really cool area, though. Look how pretty all this is. It's this way. Okay, let's leave. Keep walking. And you want on our wall. Verdville. Journeying, 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 journeying. Look at that, says Maurer. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludden overhears. That's a dozen drudge heading towards the Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't. I thought you did. It'd be a waste of time. Strand can handle that. Margaret and some warriors take care of it. We'll do. Let's get into a fight. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up to the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludden to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Or like a suspected murderer. Alright, we're ready for battle. I'm presuming we just don't want to take Ludden into battle because we don't trust him. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. So we have this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. We're set up really poorly. Really, really poorly. Okay, so what I think I'm going to want to do Who's the biggest and the scariest of them all? Let's get you... You're gonna get surrounded, but I don't want everyone separated. So go over there. Yeah, no one's close enough to attack, so go ahead and intern. Then it's this guy all the way over there, which is fine. You move up. And you're gonna attack... Why is this not doing what I want it to do? There we go. Break shield. Boosh! This guy's gonna meander over. He is not gonna get close enough to be able to do anything this turn. And I think I accidentally used willpower that I didn't mean to, but that's okay. Yep, he's too far away. In turn, he's gonna waltz over and attack this guy. Ow! It's fine. Yeah, I like this actually. Move all the way over here. Oh, get what this game does. Oh, can he not attack diagonally? Maybe that's a thing. Maybe he can't attack diagonally. Yeah, I think he just can't attack diagonally, so I screwed that up. That's okay. We need to get him under a little bit more support. Unless, do you have some kind of really cool power? You really don't. So I really just need to get you... I'm gonna just move you back. Ow. Scoodle-doodle that way. And punch him in the face. Heck yeah! Punch him in the face. He's down. Blue! Blue, welcome! How's it going, my friend? It's good to see you. Now, are you an arrow guy? Like, can you attack from a ways back? I'm worried about moving you up here and having you get it hit in the face, but I need you to do something. What is rally? I don't need you to rally. You have, like, no offensive power whatsoever. Oh, you're gonna move over to him? Okay. The combat is really fun, Nolan. I'm digging it quite a bit. Yeah, you can use willpower, actually. That's fine. I'm doing well. I've been feeling kind of... I don't know. I think summer's getting to me, you know? Like, I wanna... It's been hard to focus on stuff, because it's just like, I want to go and enjoy the weather. But I'm trying to get myself back into the swing of things here. Ooh. Boom! He only has 2 hits left. I love it. Move you up here. Four is gonna kill him. Boom! He's down. Okay, so when you use strategy, the game goes a lot better. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Oddly enough. Strategy seems to greatly improve the overall experience. This guy needs to go down. Boom! He's in trouble, though, because he's getting surrounded. Although they're not going after him at all. They're going after this guy. And he is almost dead. So honestly, I think I might pull him back. Stay alive. I want to end this one. Oh, he's not close enough. We won't be able to do it. Okay. Okay, you should be able to finish this guy. No. Game, do what I'm telling you to do. No. Can I turn the map? I can't. Move over one tile. It's not letting me... There we go. There we go. He's down. Okay. You've got a lot of willpower, so go ahead and use willpower to move there. We'll kind of get you back in the fight. Nope, you're dead. It was nice knowing you. Oh, it's this guy. I see what's going on. You run over there. You're almost dead anyway, so that's fine. You really can't do anything of value. See, now we're starting to get into trouble. Because they've kind of got us splintered. Even losing the one guy is kind of rough here. Stay alive. Where is everybody? You're dead next hit, to be honest. Run you over there. Maybe they'll follow you or something. Actually, no. Rally him. That'll give him a boost. Boom. Run up here. He's kind of like almost dead, so see if you can't. Okay, you didn't actually get close to anybody, so that's fine. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this one. I really don't. I don't see it happening. He's down. I mean, he might actually be able to take down everybody on their own, but everyone else is dead now. So, you know. Game, stop doing the stupid thing where you just put the menu in my face, because I don't understand what it means. I wish you could turn the game menu. Add a willpower point and he's down? Heck yeah. Okay, it's just the two of us. Goodbye to all of your armor. It's a question of who's gonna live longer. Just use all the willpower, it doesn't even matter. Thank you! I'm actually gonna be done here. As soon as this battle's over, I'm gonna call it, because I've been streaming for a while and I'm kind of tired. There we go. Boom! Somehow we won. don't even know how that happened. But we made it. Woo! Eric is ready for promotion. Ready for promotion? Heck yeah. But we're all injured. But that's fine. We'll just rest and we'll feel better. Heck yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright. I think I should just be able to leave. Right? Like, if I want to quit game, are you sure you will be able to resume from your last save when you return? Okay, but where's the save button? Right, it should just save here, right? Hold on. I did, in fact, circle the cat. You're right. Let's see here. Banner, Saga, how to save. I just want to know. Thank you, John. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. It's automatic. There are checkpoints you can save via, and it also resumes from, okay. As long as you don't exit the game in the middle of the cutscene, you'll be right where you left off. Okay, let's do this real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna quit the game. It's fine. The worst is we might have to redo some of the battle. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. This was fun to stream. I still am gonna keep playing Halcyon 6 because I want to finish that game. I might try to stream some of that this weekend. But I felt like trying something new. So thank you so much, everybody, for dropping by, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.